I wanted Roger to introduce this next person. He loves Roger, and I thought it would be more Roger giving you this thing. So, Roger, with you.
Sure. Quite an honor, as we've seen already, the awards given out today. Those of us who have been fortunate to receive the honor from Barry in the past. And this next award is something very special to me because he's been in the industry that I've been involved in covering sports. That's Bobby Howard. Bobby does a tremendous job, and he does it for the love of the game, like Barry does. There's no salary, there's no benefit package, there's no pension. He does all this because he loves the sport. He loves the game. He loves the people associated with us. And it's the same with Bobby and what he does. His coverage of Binghamton hockey over decades has been unsurpassed. And he continues to do that. And again, it's because he loves it. He wants to be involved. And he realizes that hockey is not just a sport, it is a very special sport. I know in decades of covering it myself, there's no other sport like it. All you people associated with hockey are a cut above. I really believe that, and I think Bobby would echo that too. So I'm very flattered to have a chance to present this award from Barry and for the Rink of Dreams. Welcome to the Rink of Dreams.
Great, thank you. I do want to say that Barry, what you've done here, it transcends a lot, right? But what you've done, I feel connected to it because it's what I've done with BinghamtonHockey.net, just collecting all this information and putting it up there in one spot. Because if it wasn't for that gentleman right there, Tom Mitchell, Roger Kozar, all the Broom Duster guys, and when Tom came in, and I've said this many times, Tom, you saved hockey in Binghamton multiple times. You also took my Rangers away, but that's another time for another conversation for another time. What's that?
I didn't want him to go.
No. It was a rough time for all of us. But I wouldn't have done what I've done without listening to this gentleman on the radio. I know Gary feels the same way. Having this gentleman right here be a part of our community, because you weren't from Binghamton. You came to Binghamton. Jimmy Matthews, when he came and started the North American Hockey League, he started a legacy that we were able to all continue. Roger, you understand, right? Just Matthews had a vision. Tommy kept that vision going. And the players really kind of made that vision a reality. And there's a legacy in Binghamton. Slapshot wouldn't have happened without Johnstown and Binghamton. I truly believe that. I believe those two cities drove that to give us Slapshot, a great movie that everybody loves. And Paul Newman probably didn't know how to skate all that well. And Roddy Bloomfield went in and did it with him. But it gave me the vision eventually to start BinghamtonHockey.net. Kind of like at some point you had a vision to do this. And it's amazing. It's an honor. I mean, to stand next to this gentleman who you're 10 years old listening to him on the radio.
I'm not that old.
But, being able to listen to him. And I never listened to political talk radio or anything like that. But man, when he was on the radio on 1290, I would listen to that all the time because he was talking about Binghamton. He was talking about our hometown. And he cared about it. Him and Bob Joseph both cared about it in their own ways. And so, you're welcome. Thank you. Because of him, and I didn't know Tom was going to come. You announced it a few weeks ago that Tom was going to come, and I was like, wow, Tom's going to be here for this. That's great. We used to live down the road from Tom. My wife and I used to live down the road from Tom, and he used to see the Senators' flag go up at some point after Christmas, right? After Christmas, usually. We put the Senators flag up. 2011 was one of the greatest years of our lives. I think all of ours. It didn't start off good. The attendance wasn't that great, but we won the championship. And, whether it be a media person, a fan, it was great. But again, this is just amazing. And somehow this has to continue well past our lives. Mm-hmm. Someone has to curate this and keep this going. Because whether it's the Clinton comments or whether it's the Broom Dusters, people got to remember that hockey wasn't just the NHL.
Well, my son is 30, so
Oh,
he's not gonna do it. He's fat.
Oh.
I'm gonna get busy tonight and see maybe in 9 months I can get, you know.
Oh.
I hope my wife didn't do it.
I thought she helped you there.
He did. I'm glad he did.
Well, Barry, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And here's a mug. Like I said, he initiated that, the phrase,
I
and
love that. It's great. Disneyland.
the Disneyland for hockey fans.
I need an extra large. So I
Is
definitely-
it? They're all
I
extra large.
just let it some pictures.
They're all extra large. Roger,
You say I need an extra large?
will you come up here? Here's a mug.
Thank
Well,
you.
Can you? Can we get pictures, sweetie?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna do that afterwards.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And is that gonna be big? Okay. Oh, no problem. Okay.